Hi, everybody. This is Pastor Susan, and welcome to another day of devotions as we're considering together what it means that Jesus said, I am the door, and what it means for us to be the door that reaches a multitude of people who are beloved by God, who are called into relationship with God through Jesus Christ, and who we get the opportunity to share God's love with one another and with our community. And this week, as we've been talking about our support of ministries, we celebrate all the outreach ministries that we get to do very near to us. But we also celebrate the outreach ministries we get to do through our global mission partner, Rayo de Sol in Nicaragua. We are so grateful for the support that this congregation has given as we've done fundraisers together. We'll be having another fundraiser happening in October of this year that we'll be working with a tri-state group to just continue to increase our support for this very worthy mission. And I give thanks for the ways in which we are able to do that together. Today I want to talk about, just for a moment, what it means to open the door to spiritual growth. And you know, in our lives, opening the door to spiritual growth is something that we do, but we also offer ways to grow in our faith together. And we know this at Florence Christian Church. We know our core values say it all, right? We welcome radically. And to welcome radically means to be open to the growth that happens in a diverse community, a community that is stretching and becoming and growing together. As we grow in our ability to welcome, we are developing spiritually because that's who Jesus was. We also know that bold service in Jesus's name is another way that we grow spiritually. And we encourage every one of our ministry partners to find an area of ministry that you can plug into, whether it is the prayer team or it is the outreach ministry team, if it's serving in our Discover Zone Childcare by Rockin' Babies, if it is taking food out to the pantry, the 24/7 food pantry, or the food distributions that we have. It's so rich that we get an opportunity to share God's love and to grow in our faith as we do those things, because we're never meant to be an island to ourselves, are we? No, we're not. And so today, as we think about our lives and we think about Nicaragua and what's happening, I want to read a passage of scripture from Romans chapter 12, and we're going to be looking at verses 1 and 2. I appeal to you, therefore, brothers and sisters, by the mercies of God, to present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God, which is your spiritual worship. And do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind, so that you may prove what is the will of God, that which is good and acceptable and perfect. And we know that the things of God, the perfection of God is love, right? We know that. And so as we think about being an open door to spiritual growth, it goes both ways, right? We give it to others and we receive it from others. And the beautiful thing that happens I know in my life, and I know in yours as well, is when we come together, when we gather together and we experience one another's stories of faith, we are built up and we grow in faith together. And so now let's see a short video from Rayo de Sol and see how they are helping others to grow spiritually.